Yeah. Slowly, when you walk, baby. When you with me, know we shining in the dark. These niggas don't know me. Watch how you talk against the odds. No, I won't fall. Reason why I'm running, I can stop. They can't hold me back. It's my mission going to the top. These niggas on me that opposition watching and them ladies get the call. I'm on my grind and I won't stop. What's good with y'all, man? It don't matter who watching this. I love you. Cause I know what's up, man. I know you're not your body, you're not your experiences, you're not your situations, you're not your memories. So much more than that. You're greater than you could ever imagine. Look, the reason I'm coming on here, tuning in with y'all, thank you for clicking on the video. Feel me? Appreciate you. I'm just here opening myself up to y'all like I always do. Before I start the video, I wrote down some affirmations in my journal. I want to get to that before I get to the video, but look, I'm gonna read these affirmations. I got my journal right here, so we're just gonna breathe. I had wrote these down like a couple days ago, but these really stuck with me, so I'm gonna repeat them. So I'm gonna just take a deep breath and I'm gonna get started. I am enough. I am life. I am infinite. Yeah. I am love. I am not my thoughts or my mind. I'm realizing my true potential by living out my destiny. My destiny is to bring life and positivity to the things around me by uplifting and pouring energy into the dark areas of my life. I am patient. I am grateful for my lungs, for without that, I would not have breath to breathe in the universe and out. I am patient. I am aware of the deeper meanings life will reveal to me at my own pace. Yeah. I'm grateful for my throat to express and push energy out into the universe. I'm grateful for all the beings on the planet, and I love you. But thank you for listening, tuning in with me for that. I'm gonna take another deep breath. Ooh, it's feeling so good. Look, I'm gonna get to it. I got a phone call. Well, basically, I'm gonna start here. I was in the house, sleeping, meditating, cleaning, handling 3D stuff, all type of stuff. And I was just in a good I was in a good ass space, man. I was gonna try not to curse, but like, fuck it. I was in a good ass space, so I was like, man, I'm just chilling, I'm listening to music. I get a phone call, boom. I pick up the phone, I said, hello? It hangs up, I'm like, all right, some bullshit. I look at the time. The time is 11:11 that I get the phone call. I said, And as soon as I think about that, the next thought I have is to get my journal. So I get my journal. And I start writing and I start, vibing. So, yeah, it's my little journal. I be writing things in here. I got a couple different journals. I don't always use my journals when I make videos, but this I want y'all to I wrote it down in a certain way, so I'm like, it'll probably help me, I have used them in the past. Bella laying down over there, she's chilling. But usually I go up the top and I vibe that way. But this work too. It's all the same. It's just the delivery. It's the same, thought forms and patterns. But look, this is my journal. I write things in here, affirmations. So I'm gonna get to it. So I wrote down the time. It was 11:11 a.m. I'm gonna just read and then I'm gonna piece from it. However it goes, just a couple pages long. But the realm of the unknown is the perfect environment for fear and doubt to foster. The signs for your path will reveal themselves to you when you're ready. Be patient with yourself. Higher aspects of your energy can only meet you where you are. You have your own timeline. Focus on learning, growing, and evolving, and your answers will come. Third dimensional manifestations are just ladder energies from higher dimensions. As above, so below. I always say that, When your spirit attracts negative or undesirable experiences, the understanding that things are happening outside of your awareness due to your omnipresent destiny is just one step away. Like, what I mean by this is whether you're aware of it or not, everything is set, already lined up to happen, like in the grand scheme of things. Our focus on the realm or the unknown is where we become susceptible to energies feeding off of the negativity, the doubt, the fear. Your thoughts and actions are the fuel for these energies. Either positive, uplifting energies and lights, or negative thoughts and emotions. It's either or, but we need both. You have to become more aware of yourself and your specific place in existence. Once you know the in, then you'll know the out. Once you know how you'll operate, I said this in my couple last videos, once you know how you operate, in your little bubble, in your space, then you'll know how to push that out in the other areas of your life. Anybody can hear this. Oh yeah, and if you, I didn't even say it, but if you hear anything of value in the video, man, just, show some love, do something, appreciate the love so far, appreciate you, feel me? If you feel any value on the road tip though, on the road tip, if you feel like it'll help somebody, let them know, tweak it how you feel like they'll get it, and push it to them. We creative, we powerful beings. This is nothing. This is, once you figure this stuff out, then you'll be able to connect the dots wherever you want to. It's just your own path, your own timeline. Who knows? It's just info. We all just info. This plant, this everything is just pieces of info, and as we put it together, we get to the next. We learn a new problem. We get to the next. We figure something else out. We use what we learned and what we know to maybe help others or build something for ourselves. And then even at then, there's always gonna be something else you could learn, something else you could evolve or progress to or improve to. But I'll read it again. Third dimensional manifestations that correlate with you needing to slow down and observe your life patterns. Consistent impulsive behavior. Lack of peace, you physically exhausted. You wondering why, you don't know why. You shouldn't be, feeling drained, with eating healthy, with a healthy diet, a healthy mindset, and healthy habits, and with the exception of certain genetic, things that go into that we don't know about, but stuff like that, you'll be straight. Actually care about what you're putting into your body, and your body's gonna get how you want it. You just gotta find how your body receive information, how your body, work with itself. It's all info. If everything info, like these plants and these pants and my feet in the dirt right now in the mud, if everything is just info, then if you put the right info into your body will run on the right program type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, emotion, if you're emotionally exhausted, you know what I'm saying? Growth in your personal emotional intelligence is a must. Learning to process this type of info is vital for your evolution and growth. Learning how to process your emotions and how you are in certain spaces and environments is a must. You can't play with that. You feel me? Not in a serious light, but I'm just saying, in order for you to evolve, period, you're gonna have to. We human, we in these vessels, so we operate through them. So you got to learn how to, be you. If you spiritually exhausted, if you don't feel connected to the part of you that trusts, feels, and knows without confirmation from external sources, you don't feel no connection to nature. You believe everything you see on the impulse. You're not spiritually connected, because your spirit is gonna know what's right for you. It's gonna know what's true for you. Even if you don't need facts. You just need your spirit to lead you in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? And when your spirit leads you in the right direction, your path will open itself up to you, and the possibilities are endless. See what I'm saying? But you're not gonna know how to listen to your spirit and go in that right direction unless you in tune with yourself. People got, let's say they got a lot of money, but they spiritually bankrupt, or they broke, or whatever the case may be. They might have a lot of emotional intelligence, but the physical is out of line, and the spiritual is out of line. So you gotta have everything, it's like a big smoothie. I like to use that analogy, but you gotta have everything in there, to be your best version. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you gotta do this and this at a certain time frame, because that's up to everybody's own timeline. Who knows? But trust yourself, trust how you feel, and move accordingly. Depression, feeling lost, lack of meaning or purpose. That's when depression sets in, when you feel like something has lost its meaning. Sometimes we need experiences. We need to have certain experiences, whether they be good, bad, however you want to label them. But we need to have these experiences. We need to know both ends of the spectrum. Regardless, when you pay attention to these experiences and stuff that you're having, it'll bring you closer to being able to know why and how they're happening. let's say you're trying to break a cycle or whatever, or, you know, in order to break a cycle, you got to be aware of every step of the cycle to know where the vital points, where the weak points, where the, you know, where you're susceptible to energies invading you and then fucking shit up, you know. Release is necessary. If your vessel is full, you have to let go in order to make room for something new. You got to let go in order to, let's say your cup full of all these negative thoughts, negative emotions, and maybe out of the week, you got 2 days that you feeling good, and the rest of the days you feeling bad and you full of negativity, right? What you got to do is you got to let go of that, let some of that negativity go, so you can make more room for that positivity. See, my specific energy, like on a tip like that, is I could open myself up and absorb and be in that, because it's all energy. I'm not really absorbing, I'm just understanding and moving right with it. Like, I take on the energy, and then I know how to convert it with the way I, know how to, convert my own energy and things like that. I got certain things that I know how to do to convert the energy that maybe some other beings or other people might not be aware to. But with that, it has a healing effect to it. So with that healing effect, I talk and I resonate and I really, because I'm connected. It's not like a joke. This is not like, oh, I'm talking like this is my life. You know what I'm saying? This is how I live. This is every day. This is not like a trend or something like that. This is every single day. Man, my freaking battery low. This isn't, like I was saying, this is not a trend. It's like this is everyday life. So depending on how you live your life, from the outside looking in, it'll reflect where the people around you, the type of stuff that you're able to manifest, the type of progress that you're making, like in your personal growth. Like when you put something in a group or a category and you say this is this or that is that, right? And you give it form. You know what I'm saying? Once you're in that form, in that light, you're only gonna see things from that spot where you at. So in order for you to feel something different or look at something from a different perspective, you have to change the spot from where you're looking at to see it different. If you operate from a place where every experience, everything that you handle is in that same pattern, it's in that same way, it's in that same energetic signature, whether it be different third dimensional manifestations for it, it don't matter, because the things is different. The energy's slow here, it's weird manifesting here, it's all different. So the energetic signature is what matters as above or below. So your spirit and what you thinking is gonna manifest through what you do and stuff like that. Like, so if you full of negative thoughts and you got yourself in that form, you either have to, one, move out of that form and look at things from a different perspective and handle that, or you have to have an experience that shows you that same way that you coming at that stuff is not gonna last forever. It's not gonna last. It might work for you in a minute. You're like, man, this ain't applying to me. But it might work for you, but you're gonna come to a point where you're gonna be in a crossroads where you either gonna keep going and keep experiencing these same things, or you're gonna have to jump off that cliff. It's serious. Like, you really gotta look at things from that different perspective, or these things are gonna keep happening over and over and over and over and over. You get stuck in that loop, whether it be the loop of you being depressed or for days or weeks or months, or whether it be if you taking some substance, or whether it be a relationship, or whether it be anything. It could be any type of attachment that you have, or a space that you create and that you sit in and looking from, or a situation that you keep attracting to yourself. It could be all of that, because it's all the same. It's not really different. It's just you moving in this, and everything is space, and you moving in this bitch. Your awareness is moving where it won't, and based on your connection to the forms that, because energy don't go nowhere, it just change form based off the forms that you were before this, and before we had so-called memory, before all of that, the forms before that had a certain lifestyle in a certain way, and you can learn things in a certain time frame that's different from those lifetimes if you get more in tune or out of tune at a different pace with that energetic alignment, ancestor, whatever you want to call it, but it's the forms before you. But however you want to spin it, if the forms before you is just another form before you, and the energy is all energy, everything is you. It just depends on what spectrum we trying to communicate and talk on. You see what I'm saying? Everything is you. We talk about people and race. If you go back, everything is, what you talking about division? What you talking about states? What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's all one thing. So I don't even get one people. So I don't even know what you talking about. So maybe that's just me. in the spectrum I live on. But I gotta tune in and just get the energy where I give it. So this wasn't a long video. I mean, I hope I try to get this to y'all in the way that y'all can understand. But I'm gonna just put it out there so whoever could tune in. If you feel you heard anything of value, you know what I'm saying? You know, show some love. You feel me? Show some love. You feel me? Do something. Shit, throw a like on that bit. You feel me? Throw a like on a share on that, you know, something. But hey, look, for real though, get more in tune with yourself. And once you get more in tune with yourself, you'll be straight. Because everything, the next step will reveal itself to you at your own pace. Don't be so open to take so much energy and, you know, stuff from outside energies just before you listen to the one that's inside first, you know. And I'll leave it at that. So no matter who watching this, I love you. Short little video, you feel me? Just a little, I had to do that. I didn't know, you feel me? I always be writing. I got like maybe 5 or 6 journals that I go bouncing between from. I don't really name them. I just, you know, feel whatever I feel. Some affirmations, some I just write, some I stream, whatever the case may be, you know? Or I just go off the top, and if I were to write it, I would just turn on the camera and just say it. It might be a little choppy, that's why it's so choppy. But still, you know, I'm trying to get that information to y'all quick. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see how many edits I put in this. It might not be a lot because, you know, I had a little bit better, you know, thing to put the thoughts in the form and get it out there. If I'm doing it live, you know, I'd be like stuttering. I mean, my brain be having seizures. Because I be trying to get it to y'all. I be trying to get it into words first and then get it out to y'all. Because sometimes what I be feeling and trying to express, it don't be words to be, it don't be giving it justice. If I say I meditate and I feel like my body vibrating and I feel so connected that I could just melt into everything, you know what I'm saying? That's the word, but the feeling is, you can't describe. You gotta have an experience similar to that to your brain. Could just, you know, it's all complicated. It's all complicated, but it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? We here with it. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me sneak up on Bella before I turn this off. My phone on 10%. So. Oh, let me show you what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Trying to get Bella. Hey, mama. Ooh, you was chilling. She was over here doing, laying in that cold dirt. You ready to go? It's a good vibe over here. You know, we just finding a vibe. Ooh, you feeling good, baby? Come on, it's time to go. We done recorded already. You ready? I know you're ready. Oh, the sun done came right for me. And with this, I'll end it. Just gotta breathe a little bit. I love you.
Change your density, change your destiny. If you go inside, you can really break free. Listen to the people that be messing with your vibe. When you on your journey and you gotta love your life. When you meditate, you can see your blessings multiply. Just a little quick one just so you can find your vibe.